Alright, since we're live from the bus, as you can see, the mess behind me. And try to get this camera set up somewhat. There we go. It's a little nippy in here. I might have to turn on my heater back here. Right there. Might grab that. I just want to see if anybody shows up and they want to talk about anything in the day's world or whatever. Gas prices are out. Same up where I live. I live up in Frederick County. I live about roughly an hour on about an hour on the outskirts, very edge of Baltimore. Probably about an hour and a half from DC, because Baltimore and DC are really close to each other. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a lot of people know that. Probably about three and a half, 4 hours from there. So, but our gas prices at the pump right now at our highs, and it is highs. But it was when I checked, it was three, yeah, 3.95 a gallon. Just yesterday, it was 3.60. Almost a 40% jump overnight. You know what? We are going to turn that heater on. See if I can find my little cranker stick. And if anybody comes on, just start talking. I'll be back in a second. I know I'm leaving, getting out there and just leaving you hanging. Plus, while I'm doing this, I want to see how good the actual 5,000-watt inverter does. There it is. On the batteries. We'll get some fuel going in here. Now I'm going to get pressure by everything. Don't want to bend that up. That's like a $100 bill nowadays. Probably was about 50 before. All right. We got some heat cranking. Is anybody in here? It says one person watching. So if you like to say anything, just comment. Go in there. I don't know exactly how this stuff works, but we got some heat flashing out of the thing, and one person left. So that might have been someone from YouTube to make sure it was a safe video. Gotta turn the heat down a little bit. There it goes. Don't want the heat flying up through there. Yeah, these gas prices and the way this president is running the country is crazy. My opinion, this is my opinion, it's the United States. I can say whatever I want, do whatever I want, as long as it doesn't do any bodily harm or anything to anybody else. But this is my opinion. I'm just saying that out there, that he should never have been president because of the scandal or whatever went on with all the votes. They should have let Trump to stay in office for another month or two and didn't revote. A lot of people have said, well, the other votes could have been tampered with or this. Could have did a revote. If people really wanted him in the office, they would have went back out and voted for him or Trump or whatever. But I think between me and you, I think the votes that were done were rigged too. So, but that's just my opinion. Get out of stupid politics. And see behind me, the bathroom is we framed out. If you haven't watched any of my videos, and behind me, I can show you. Grab you guys off the camera a little bit. Right here. Trying. There you go. Right there. I just put that in yesterday. Got that hooked up. That's the solar panel goes into the actual fuse box, and then it's over here. I don't know why I'm going right, but it's actually saying it's on the left. But anyway, right there is the 5,000 watt inverter. Don't know if you guys will sit there or not. You guys got a little bit of play here, but I know I'm moving y'all around and getting y'all freaking messed up. And that's probably something telling me or telling you guys that we're live. Well, we've been live for over 5 minutes or whatever. All right, there we go. You guys are sitting there. All right, there ain't no one on here. We've actually been live for 7 minutes, actually. We are running at 24.6, and it's hardly any sunshine. We are running at 24.4 up here, and we got 24.6 on my PT Everest 40 amp charger. And we are at 118, 119 on volts. The actual panel is right here. We got three. I got 3 breakers for now. I'm only using one. I ran that one breaker off and over. I use this, if you haven't watched the video yet, use this extension cord. I made this a long time ago. I just cut a little bit off for now because I use this because it's 30 amp and I put it right here. Kind of heavy gauge, so that works. We got 2 battery bank. Let me see. Ain't no one on here. There you go. We got 2 battery bank down here on the bottom. This wire here is actually 1/0, or sorry, telling you wrong. It's 2/0. The wire that I ran, everyone, you guys can do this different. This is the wire from my inverter. This is 6-3 supposed to be, but it's 6. It's got 6 with 3 big and 1 ground. Should have been the 6-3 that I told them I wanted, but that's all right. It still worked, but it's really hard to bend. What I made my cables out of for my battery bank. This is 2/0. This is from Lowe's. If you can see that, which you can. There you go. See a little better. It's this one might be better. I'm trying to show you. It's stranded, but this stuff, I mean, I'm really trying to bend it. This is actually what I wanted. This is something like it's something like that, but this is like up 600 volts. Uh, the guy at Home Depot did me a solid. I ain't saying what I paid for it or anything. It was a scrap piece just laying there. And I said, "Can I buy that?" And he gave me a price because they couldn't even find a barcode for it. So anyway, this right here, what I wanted to run off of my inverter over to my panel box was this, which I might do this use it later on. But for now, we got it hooked up. This is 6.3, but this cable you can bend. If you look in there, you got a hot, a neutral, and a ground. But that's heavy, heavy. So as of right now, we got 2 deep cycle batteries. They're running. These are 100 amp hours each. And what I figured out by you guys is the 100, putting 2 of them together, still 100 amp. It's just 24 volt. And we got spots, one here, one here. We got 6 more battery spots that we're going to put in. And I got lugs off of, I'm going to turn, actually, you're still good. I actually got lugs off of Amazon. I can show you. Cause I thought half inch, I thought it was like it'd be a half inch across. But it's the hole. So I went to 5/16. That's what I'm using right now. I still use these for something. Don't know what. And where I'm getting it, look out and find it with the shrink wrap. Shrink wrap comes with it. That's too hot. Now later on, when I redo this or do this, I might go down to 1 or 0 gauge. It'll be a little thinner, but as of what right now, reason I did that too, a lot of you guys building the buses really don't know, probably, as in some things. A lot of you guys are probably a lot smarter than I am, but the beginners that don't know a lot about wiring, let me show you. This is the wires they give you. They say about hooking 2 of these in for your battery. This might be, since didn't cut it, this is probably, it's a little, the jacket is a little thinner, but that's probably a 4 gauge, maybe. I went up to, the lower the number, the bigger the gauge. So I went down to 0 and went up to, so as you can tell, I can show you again. I went, and I'll tell you why. I went from that, let me see. I went from how big that is, and this is what they give you. The reason I did that is if you're pulling a big load from your batteries or use them a lot, that wire can heat up and whatever, or it'll lose current. You can lose voltage. By doing the heavier cable, it don't have to be a solid cable. It can be a speaker cable, the 2-aught speaker cable, 4-aught or whatever. But the heavier the cable, the more current and the more less of a drop that you're going to get into your charge controller, your inverter. Now, a lot of people are saying online, I bought a warranty on both of these. I showed them both hooked up. So, but this inverter is, let me tell you right, Reliable Electronics pure sine wave inverter. And they make a 12, a 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 90, 10 volt. I don't know how they make 110 volt one, but that's what it says. And this is a 5,000 watt inverter. So what it's doing is taking my 24 volts, if you don't know this, and turns it up to 110. So actually what everything that I'm doing right now, talking to you guys, showing you on the internet, is running off of them two batteries. Now you can, if you're just starting out doing this, you can go get yourself a little inverter like this, and would just plug on your batteries, simple, and you could charge, control, camp, anything with it. I got another one of these in a box, and I think one more. I actually got like 4 of them, but they're 750s. The other ones I got are smaller. So we're at 16 minutes and 20 seconds, and I don't know, no one's popped on here, said anything. But that is what is going on. You still see some black pipe back here. That was actually went up back in the back here. I can show you. That pipe, well, you're not seeing it. I thought you could. Wait a minute. Yeah, you are. It's over here. That is coolant pipe that was actually over around these wheel wells and went up. And let me get you down here. Now, got to figure out how to get you back on there. I don't want to knock you off. Well, that went up around here and went up through, and I had a heater. And I still got the heater core up there. I saved that because you never know. Might be able to use that for something. But I say we go to about 20 minutes. No one gets on here. We'll call it a night. Just here sitting talking in the bus and drinking my 2 liter of Pepsi. And I think there's another one that falling down. It might be over there. I'm addicted to this stuff. I admit it. Kids, don't do this at home. Take your Pepsi and drink right out of it. Not a good habit to start. But this actually helps me a little. And not that all the soda is good for me, but I got chronic migraines. And you see all these, something that's driving me crazy now. You see all these commercials on TV. Chronic migraine, try this, Botox, blah, blah, this, that. Ask your doctor why this or that. My recommendation, I've had migraines, chronic migraines, since like 3rd grade. Longest one I ever had was approximately 7 days, like a week long. And I had to go, took me to doctors and got shot or whatever. But anyway, now they got all this mess. My recommendation is to get Goody's headache powder, it's called. And they got another one out now, but I bet you it's the same thing. Goody's headache powder, that actually works. For me, it does. It might not work for you. And make sure that you can take it because some of it's got aspirin. But anyway, and I take Excedrin migraine. Now, Excedrin migraine actually helps for my hip because, like I said, car from probably here to about here, where they cut and went in and did surgery for 8-10 hours or whatever it was, and put the bones back together because the hip, the femur bone here went out through the back. And I got 2 plates and 7 screws to put the hip back together. So I got pain all the time in my hip. It's called chronic nerve damage or something. And actually, the Excedrin migraine helps a little bit on that. And I am on some other medicine. Uh, I could have been on something even stronger, but I told the doctor I wanted the weakest stuff to calm it down where I can't be addicted to anything. So, so, uh, and actually, I know that there's a guy that I watch. Actually, we're over 20 minutes. There's a guy I watch a lot. I love his videos. It's called Adam the Woo, and I also watch Never Too Late NTL vlogs. But Adam the Woo would probably get this. If you look behind me on right there at the heater, Hidden Mickey. A lot of people probably would get that too. But the heater, it looks like a Mickey. It's got the round up top and then the two ears. I just had to put that out there. But I say we're going to end this video. It was going to be at 20 minutes. Looks like it's going to be 21 minutes and something long. Uh, it's having no problem with the batteries, and I'm not hearing no beeping, no whir. So we're running good. Uh, let's sign off and say please watch this video. Watch a couple videos if you can. Try to help my channel. Support the channel by watching the videos. And bye till later.